Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and people hire me when they want to close the gap between where they are and their success. When they want to squeeze that down so that they can just step right across that gap, that's when people hire me. I am an expert at closing the gap between you and your success. The reason you show up here every morning, good morning, Ray, I'm glad to see you. You are going to love today's show, Ray. Do not turn off. You are going to love today's show. It is exactly what you need to hear. The reason you show up here every morning is because you know there's more. There's more for you to give. You want to give the world something that's inside of you, and it's not driving an Uber. And you want to get more. Good morning, Maia. Glad to see you this morning. Proud of you. Had a good week. Good morning, Kristen. You want to get more. You want to get more money. You want to get more love. You want to feel better in your body. You want to get more sex. Let's just be honest. Let's just be straight. We want all of that, okay? And let's not feel guilty for wanting all that. Because that's why we were here. We're here to give so that we can get. If you're always giving, you're never going to have anything to give. You're going to run out of give. You must have more. You must get. So you're born genius. You're born amazing. You're born epic. Let's just agree on that. Can we agree on that? You were born. Look at any little baby. Nobody goes, oh man, that baby sucks. Baby's got a hair lip. Nobody's like, oh, that baby's ugly. Baby's got brain damage. Oh, that baby sucks. Nobody's ever said, any normal human being, a baby was stupid, sucked, terrible. And so you were born genius and amazing, okay? And then you're walking along the beach of I'm enough. You're learning to walk without worrying about failing. You're learning to talk without worrying about failing. You're learning to eat without worrying about rejection or people making fun of you. You didn't have any of that. Maia's already on the gratefuls. I'm grateful for passion and focus, and I am enough. Ooh! Do I got passion and focus today? Ooh! So you're walking along the beach of I'm enough. You're bold, you're confident, you're certain. And then the riptide of life comes and it sucks you out into the ocean of am I enough? And out there you're like, come on. I'm trying to succeed but keep running into walls. I keep tripping and falling. I get sucked under and smashed against the rocks. And then you start to drown in the ocean of am I enough? And your lungs get full of doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And it squeezes out the confidence. There's no room for the certainty. There's no room for the boldness. So now you're trying to succeed at your passion, or you've just totally turned it off, and you ask the question, what's wrong with me? And I've got good news. There's nothing wrong with you. I'm going to say it again because some of you, that's all you need to hear today. There's nothing wrong with you. Kristen says, I'm grateful for my drive to succeed, and I am enough. You guys are so early on the gratefuls. I love that. So my whole job is to grab you out of the ocean of am I enough, and I drag you back up onto the beach of I'm enough. Now you're dead at this point. Your dream is dead. Your passion is dead. You're just laying there lifeless. Your dream is lifeless, and I start to resuscitate you. And you spew out doubt. You spew out fear. You spew out limiting beliefs. And your dream and your passion start to get a pulse again. And then you get up and you take these first breaths of boldness and certainty and confidence. And you start to sprint down the path of success. No obstacle can stop you. No failure can stop you. You're confident, you're certain, you're bold. Now, what do we know about the path of success? It is paved with gratitude. If you're complaining all the time, you're not going to succeed. Gratitude, people. So we start our show with gratitude every day. Maia already did one. Kristen already did one. Let's go. Start typing in your gratitudes now. And this is how it sounds. I am grateful that I have a house to live in. I've got 4 walls, a roof over my head. We've got running water. We've got it where it takes the sewage away. And I am enough. That's how it should sound. Start to type it in. And then I want you to do what I'm proud of. I am proud of the fact that I've taken this house that was a hoarding house when I got it, and I have transformed it into a beautiful home for my kids to live in. And I am enough. So as you start to do those, we're going to take some breaths. Now take these breaths seriously. If you're driving, don't close your eyes, but take the breaths. If you're just listening to me and doing something else, turn it off. Get focused for these 4 breaths. They're going to change how you see the world right now. Okay? Let's take our first. Getting kind of yelling this morning. I'm so passionate and energized. You guys are going to love the subject today. Woo! Kind of ranting and raving this morning. Let's take this first breath. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Diana, thank you for that. I'm grateful for my health and my recovery. Beautiful. And I believe the healing is inside of you. And I believe these breaths are part of your healing, part of your recovery. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. When the shit hits the fan and it's all chaos everywhere, you can't stop sweating. You can't stop fretting. You can't stop worrying about it. These breaths is where you need to come to. These breaths help you get mindful, soulful. Actually, what happens physically is your brain has a pulse, a sequence, right? And your heart has a sequence. And when you're in anxiety, they're opposite of each other. And when you take these breaths, they start to synchronize. And in that synchronicity is the answer to what you're looking for. Whatever the problem is, the answer is in these breaths when your mind and your soul become synchronized, your brain and your heart. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Feels good, right? Ready? Breathe in. Just let it out. I don't know if you guys can hear that beeping, but my coffee's ready! Woo! I only want a little bit of coffee with a whole bunch of creamer. All right, we're going to go into today's subject, and I hope I don't hurt your feelings. I hope you're not mad at me at the end. You might be. Here's the deal. Your passion, your dream, the thing that I'm trying to pull you out of the ocean of am I nothing, to resuscitate in you. I'm telling you right now, the people closest to you aren't going to get it. Your spouse is not going to get it. Your spouse is going to be like, that's stupid. Go drive Uber. That's ridiculous. Go get a job. That is dumb. You haven't made any money yet. You need to stop this and shut it down. Your kids, your grown-ass kids if you're old enough, or you're maybe not your baby kids. Your baby kids are like, you can do it, Daddy. You can do it. But then they get up and they get going and they're like, that is stupid. Chris has got his grateful in her. Let's give it to him. Chris says, I'm grateful for Pancake Saturday, coffee, and I'm proud of my wife, and I am enough. And Chris says, amen, brother. So I want to give you permission. You do not need anybody's, I'm going to say it, fucking approval. You do not need your wife's approval. You do not need your dad's approval. You do not need your mom's approval. You do not need the banker's approval. You do not need your partner's approval. You don't need anybody's approval to do what God put in your heart. They're never going to see it. You need to just get that. You don't need to get a divorce. You don't need to stop talking to your parents. You don't need to be mad at the banker. You don't need to be mad at your kids. Just get it. They are not going to get it. Diana says, I'm proud that I became a certified recovery support specialist and use my lived experience to help others work on recovery by doing so, and I am enough. Yes! And I bet when you started that shit, someone said, oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, you can't recover. Oh, blah fucking blah. I'm telling you, you cannot give up. I'm telling you, you need to hang on. Because what the universe put in your soul is going to impact someone's life. And if you turn your back on it, you're turning on the people that you are supposed to serve, solve, and save. And the people in your camp are not going to get it. So let's just embrace that shit. Let's embrace it. Let's embrace it that they just aren't going to get it. You're doing what? You're coaching people for success? You're doing what? You're doing live events? How much did that cost? Did you make any money? How much money have you done? What did you do today? Fucking duh. I want to let you know, you need to believe it enough that you can handle that weight, because it is heavy. It is heavy. And I want to encourage you that it's worth the suck. It's worth it when you feel all alone, because nobody gets what you just did. You just moved across the country to work for somebody and do a job, and you're not even sure. I mean, it could change tomorrow. You moved away from us, you moved away from all your stuff, and you changed your whole world for a job. But you did it because the universe and your soul said do it. I'm telling you, this is hard. Doing your dream, doing your passion, taking a risk is hard. And I'm telling you right now, home camp is not going to get it. So what are you going to do? Do you have the guts? Do you have the passion? Do you have the belief to keep going when everybody says, shut that shit down, it ain't working? Do you have that? I'm here to tell you, you do have it. You have that inside of you, and you need to build it. You need to build it. Say, I am enough. Say, I am enough. Doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs is working their ass off to get back inside of you. They need you playing it small. They need you scared, doing whatever the settle is. What is the settle? Going and getting a job? What is the settle? Driving Uber? What is the settle? Turning your back on your passion and settling for some half-assed, non-passionate, setting in a cubicle, sucking the life out of you. You realize you die either way. You die of regret if you don't try, and you die of trying if you do try. You die either way, guys. Welcome to it. Either way, there's going to be death. Either way, there's going to be hurt. Either way, there's going to be disappointment. Either way, if you settle and you go to the job and you make $100,000 a year and you give it all up, you're going to die in here. If you don't settle and you try to make this happen and it sucks and it hurts and it costs money and you're in pain, you're going to die because it hurts so bad. So either way, you're dying. Welcome to the human race. I love you. I care about you. Don't give up. Don't give up.